All right, so when they engage the first time, okay, when they engage the first time on the choke, we had 0% damage reduction, okay? What this means is if you're a tank, let me see, I'm gonna go on my tank right now. Let me put some armor, all right? I got my armor, and my magical resistance and armor is 73 and 76. So let's just say 75% damage mitigation. Okay, so I have 75% damage down. Okay, so only 25% actually goes through, right? So 25% damage. That's the actual true damage. Because this is what is not included, right? Okay. So I take 25% of the total damage, all right? Of that they engage. So if they engage me and they hit me 1,000, I actually only take 250 damage because of my armor. Okay. This is different cloth, leather, obviously. You guys can check it out. But whatever. My point is 25% is what I actually take as a tank, okay? Around there, all right? I have 0% damage reduction, which means I'm going to take 25%. Okay, great. Now, when they engage me, this 25% is still a lot. So I'm going to get resistances. And these resistances, okay, okay. Okay, this resistances is going to give me, that is a really weird, okay. This resistance is going to give me more mitigation. So therefore, the resistances, let's say they give me 10% more. Okay? Damage mitigation. Right? So now I'm going to only take, it's not actually how it works, the math, by the way. But it's like it's gonna be a little less than that. But anyway, because there's diminishing returns. But irrelevant. My point is I'm gonna take 15% damage instead. Because I put a Judy and we had a guard rune, let's just say. Okay. Now, what's gonna happen, because I had a Judy and a guard rune. Now, the enemy is now going to put I'm gonna put it up here. All right, I'm gonna put it up there. So the enemy is now gonna do pierce, right? Pierce. Okay. They're going to pierce me, so my defenses go down. So then this is actually going to turn into like 17 or maybe 18%. Okay? Make sense? Hold on. So now this will be like 18%. All right? But then, we have a shield as well, and that'll help mitigate as well some stuff or whatever. So anyway, I'm taking 18% damage. And then I use a gig, right? So then I use a gig, and now I go up on my defense because it's the gig, right? It's not the actual defense. I'm still taking the 18%, but now I have double health. So now I survive it. Okay? So Adjudicator, Guard Rune against the Pierce, right? And then I gig. All right. So I'm taking 18%, but I have 2 times health, right? So 2x HP. Okay? Everybody with me so far? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So now they hit me. Okay. They hit me and I survived. Okay. I survived because I had the 2 times HP and I mitigated it, damage. So I survived. So now for 10 seconds, I will have resilience reduction. For 10 seconds. After this engage, after all of this engage, I now have resilience damage reduction for 10 seconds. Okay. So let's clear it now. Okay. Now, the enemy is going to engage me the second time. Okay. And again, I have the 75%, right? I have the 75% damage down, right? Okay. So now I'm actually going to take 25%, right? Which is my normal. Okay. But it's like 25%. That's not good. I'm going to die, right? And let's say, oh, but we wasted our defensives already on the previous engage, right? So we don't have defensives anymore, right? We wasted our guard rune. We wasted our Judy. We wasted our maybe a demon armor, whatever, right? We wasted all our defensives, and the enemy's coming in again, right? So this one doesn't work, right? So this is the actual. They're gonna hit us with 25%. Well, they're gonna kill us because at 25%, and now we don't even have a gig. We're gonna die, right? But that's not true because you're not taking 25%. We just got hit by 12 people. We said 12 people, right? 66.5% damage mitigation. That's 66.5 of this. All right. So now, what is this? It's more than half. So let's just say we're actually going to take like 11% damage. Something like that. I don't know. Quick math. All right. So what we actually take because of the focus fire protection, right? We're very happy to have it, right? We only take 11% damage. So now, even without a gig, no gig, right? No gig. Okay, that's an exclamation mark. All right. No gig, no defensives, right? No def. All right. No def. All right. Sad. All right, because we suck. We still only take 11%. This is less than earlier that we took the 18% with defensives.
Because you suck.
Yeah, because you suck. Right?
Love.
That's amazing.
Does that make sense? So when you take 18% damage with defensives, sometimes you still need a gig. You still need a gig to survive it, even with defensives. Okay? Especially if you're clothy. Okay? Because with a clothy, you're not taking 25, you're taking more like 35. If you're a really low tier clothy, you're taking like 40%. But usually you're taking between 30 and 35. Okay? If you're a clothy. So just add that. Now we're looking at 23% for a clothy, right? So that's why clothies especially need the gigs in the front, especially if there's no defenses on the front, right? But the thing is for a tank specifically, again, clothy's different, but for a tank specifically, you're only going to take 11% with this focus fire protection when the enemy hits you with these many people. And by the way, you can say, oh, well, it was only 7 people. It's still 53%. So you're still only taking like 12.5%. You see that? Right? So unengaged from an enemy Zerg, if you get full bombed and survive, you are literally unkillable for 10 seconds. As long as you get a heal. As long as you get a fucking heal, you are unkillable for 10 seconds. So what was the issue, guys?
Healing.
No heals.
All right.